Everybody, we're back. I hope you enjoyed just a little snippet of our Michael Jackson tribute by Mr. Tajay Sullivan, who will be joining us for a full hour sometime in September. So we'll make sure that we keep you posted and let you know exactly when you can see the tribute. As we're moving on, of course, we're celebrating our 4th of July holiday, and I'd like to first of all ask everyone to please be very careful out there. It's beginning to get a little crazy, and we're actually not into the holiday until Wednesday. But as we're doing so, we'd like to say happy birthday again to someone very special to Variety Talk. He's been a great asset to all of us, and we just want to say happy birthday. This gentleman has served in the U.S. Army for 3 years, since in 1975, for 3 years active and 3 years inactive. And he also served in the National Guards. So we just wanted to take the time out to say very happy birthday to Mr. Albert Dalton, and some people call him Maximus. So we have with him some of the people who are actually working with him on a project that he'll be joining us with. And we've got Mr. Michael Brown, Mr. Get Down Brown, and we also have his brother CW, who are on to say happy birthday as well. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, you're very welcome. Glad to have that you could come on board with us. So just quickly, Mr. Michael Get Down Brown, tell us a little bit about the project that you guys are working on.
Well, thanks to Albert Maximum Sardis Dalton. He introduced me to you, as a matter of fact, and I just wanted to say thank you for that, and I want to wish him a very happy birthday. Happy birthday to Mr. Albert Dalton. And we're working on a project called Signs Along the Way, which is our third album by my band Next Exit. And our lead vocalist's name is Marguerite. Our drummer's name is Rio. And together with Next Exit, and we have a new single that we're working on called Fiesta All Night Long that we're actually shooting a video for tomorrow.
Oh, that is so awesome. That is so awesome, Michael. Well, I know you guys are going to be coming to us with big things. We're looking forward to it. We're just sitting back and waiting for this project to manifest, and can't tell you that we're just like right on ice. So CW, you are Mr. Maximus's brother. So tell us a little bit about yourself, and let's hear a little birthday shout out.
Well, my name is CW, and I'm his little brother, and I work for the Salvation Army, and, I'm just here to be on his thing, whatever he's doing, and hopefully wish him more success.
All right. Well, there you...
I also want to wish him a happy birthday, and many, many more, and hopefully see him when he comes home soon.
All right. Well, there it is, everybody, and... Maximus, we know you're out there doing your thing, so we support you every step of the way. And both Michael and CW, thank you so much, you guys, for taking your time out on this busy afternoon and giving us a call.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Take care. Have a great 4th of July.
Thank you.
All right. And we'll be back with one of my favorites. I tell you, out of all of the favorites of the vets, this guy, he's 91 years old, and he's still ticking. All right, so we'll be back in a minute. I'm your host, Linda Leak. All right, everybody, we're back, and thanks for your patience during such a very long break. But anyway, gave us a chance to R&R back here for a little while. I hope all of you out there taking very good care of yourselves this summer and making sure that, including me, we have to stay hydrated, right? And make sure you put the sunblock on, and particularly everybody out there in Las Vegas, okay? Because it is, man, you can get chopped up out here. So I'm a Pasadena kind of girl, so I don't know about all this this Vegas weather. But anyway, back to the show, and we again just are honored to have you here with us in our series, actually. And did you realize you were in the series of the Legends, Trooper Arby?
Did I feel like a legend? You make me feel like a legend. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad, and that is the whole purpose, because guess what? You are. And we are so happy to have you here with us today. And I mean, we have celebrated entertainers, singers, we've had everybody. We've had the Fifth Dimension on, we've had on I don't even want to go through all of the people that we've had to celebrate legends. Variety Talk in Vegas and in California. We never really had someone like you. So we're so happy to have you on board and sharing with us your history that is history. And it's monumental. So we're just taking our time right now. And you've got something in your hand. You want to share that with us?
You brought something to my attention when you mentioned Pasadena.
Okay.
This picture right here, up here in the right-hand corner, this is one of the old men of the Montford Marine. And they was in the float 2 years ago in the parade there in Pasadena, California.
Can we get let's see if we can get that up on our camera to see. I don't know, it's kind of small, so we may or may not be able to do that. But let's turn it around real quick.
Okay.
And it's the picture up in the left-hand corner.
And that's the Father's Day card for all the veterans today. This year.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
A very nice Father's Day. Oh, thank you, Scotty. Now we can get a chance to see. So everybody, it's this picture, and this is the Father's Day card, which is a great segue. So why don't you share with us, and now that we've come from Korea to World War II to Vietnam, and we fast forwarded and came up to 2017, what are you doing now? Because, and of course, we're going to get back to the book because that is just like priceless. But tell us a little bit about how you're working with the vets right now.
I meet every Wednesday at the Fargo Bank, Wells Fargo Bank from Water Street in Henderson, Nevada. That was the young man that you just talked to on the phone. He is the one that started that group.
Okay, and let us not be remiss without giving his name. His name is Jericho Gozum. All right? And he is with the Vets Helping Vets Support Group.
Yes.
Okay,
And
tell us about them.
2 years ago, a little better than a year ago, we had what they call all of the veteran top brass. That's up in Carson City. They came to Las Vegas for a workshop, and that was when I met Jericho. And after that meeting, Jericho formed the Vet Helping Vet Meet Vet.
Okay, all right.
We are about the only group that they got several other groups. We don't do any paperwork there at all, but we just let them know the knowledge of and information of how to file their claims and to get their benefit. You probably heard them talk about a lot of those that the PTSD and a lot of those.
Yeah, that's another subject all by itself, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you work with the post-traumatic syndrome.
Post-traumatic stress. Yes. And that was what we were hoping to have you come one Wednesday at 10 o'clock.
I'm
with
there.
Your picture and look at that particular group.
Absolutely.
And we have some that has been without benefit for maybe 8, 9, 10 years. But if they know the right information and the right thing to go and to get through that's why they have all of this backlog that they have, because when they don't feel they from their claim out properly, they will just throw it into a backlog and start all over. And sometimes some of them fall into that backlog for 9, 10 years.
Oh my goodness. You know, one thing, I'm sorry to interrupt, but this is just so important because I continuously hear people say, and I've known this too, about how the vets just get shortchanged all of the time in terms of what they're really supposed to have.
Yes.
So one of the things you're sharing with us today is the backlog on the paperwork. If something goes wrong, it could be months or weeks before they actually are being taken care of. Also those who are post-traumatic, that's a very serious situation. And so they've got to wait a long time if things are not going properly. So that's part of what you do along with Jericho.
Jericho is the founder of that.
Is help facilitate this situation.
Yes.
Okay.
And you found a lot of those by helping them go the way he does, all of that. When I went I just went there to be at one meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard what I heard there and what I learned, I've been going ever since,
Wow.
supporting him.
So what was the biggest thing that stood out to you when you went to one of those meetings?
To hear how so many of them was committing suicide because they wasn't getting their help and things like that. And a few months ago, we had one that come in there and he just got all upset because of the medication and things that they were giving him and stuff like that. You probably know that now some of them are taking marijuana.
Yes, yes,
It's
yes.
not legal, I don't think, in the state of Nevada.
Well, it will be within weeks, from what I understand. Yeah.
It will be. And a lot of them, when they get on that drug and stuff like that, and they just can't cope with. Some of them just can't cope with it any longer.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That is so heartbreaking. So that is your mission today. That's your mission today, is to make sure that you're getting around to these organizations and making sure that you're helping to expedite whatever needs.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever needs attention.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It's no cost.
Okay.
No cost.
All right.
We spend our time, our money, transportation,
Oh,
and
wow.
to train them and to familiar with them what they need.
That's incredible. That's incredible. How can the Variety Talk family help?
Variety.
Variety Talk family. How can the audience help you? Is there a number that they can call if they want to volunteer? If they want to donate funds? I noticed that
Yes.
in your book,
Yes.
you are giving money, you're giving proceeds of your book to
To a scholarship.
scholarships,
and-
so
yeah.
that they can help with that as well, right?
Right.
Okay.
That's the purpose of that book, and that's where 70% of the money from that whole book
Mm-hmm.
goes into the scholarship. I set up a foundation down in Nellis Air Force Base
Mm-hmm.
at the bank down there. I took my $1,000 from my savings and opened up that foundation down there.
You had an opportunity to find out exactly what this very, very, very important mission is that Mr. Arby is doing with the veterans. If not, please be sure to give us a call at Variety Talk, or just log into Linda Leak 58p at gmail.com, and we'll be sure to guide you in the right direction. In the meantime, everybody, enjoy your holiday. Have a safe and very productive weekend. Make sure that you drive to stay alive, and remember to please live with a purpose. All right, I'm your host, Linda Leak. We'll see you next week. Take care.